Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Friday, April the 28th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of your trading room. This is the address to get in, and the room is live. I get live on the mic at 9 a.m. up to 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and I do share my screen all day long. Also, usually open the room at about quarter to 9 and start sharing my screen at quarter to 9 to get live at 9. And the room is free, no strings attached. All right. Well, kind of a bit of a frustrating day for me. CNAT, though, was a very, very nice percentage trade for me. Um, CNAT was a Holly trade. This was the alert at 898. Got into the trade a little bit later. Wanted to make sure it was, when I say make sure, I mean there's no guarantee, of course, of anything. But I looked like it wanted to hold 9. So I took the trade at right here, 9:15, and look what happened. We're all the way at 9:40. Remember, these are 5-minute candles. So this was a super quick trade. I took some out. I got a great fill at 9:37, and on the way down at 9:30. And then after that, it just collapsed. I mean, that was really that's pretty nasty for it to do that. But this turned out to be, this was really my trade of the day. Kind of set the tone for me on a percentage move in such a quick period of time. Worked out really well. Um, I had a couple of really frustrating ones. CERN, well, CERN, unfortunately, I got booted out of this one. I got into this one at 65.28, right about here. And this is, oops, I do the price alert. That's close enough. So, again, we've got a ton of earnings right now going on. We had 240 companies releasing earnings either yesterday after the market close or pre-market, and that is just going to start increasing more and more as we get right into the middle of earnings season. But I decided to take this one over that whole number break. It looked like it was trying to hold. Got in at 65.28, and on this candle here, I got out at 65.10. I was pretty happy, got all the way down here. And you never know. I mean, these things can just completely and utterly collapse. But then, I don't know, within a minute or so, this is what it did. And a lot in the room, though, were able to take advantage of that, so that's fine. But, it was hard to watch. And then the next one was HLS. It was very, very whippy. Another earnings play. Got into the trade at 46.16. So I got into the trade right about here. It actually popped up to 45.35, and then it came right back down. I actually ended up just making a little bit of money on this. And then look at this. I mean, this got all the way back down to 45.89. And, you say, oh, well, your stop was too. This could have kept going down and down and down. We just don't know. And then after that, though, it popped back up, and then it hit a high of 46.59. This is really all over the place. It's now starting to surge again, but a bit of a frustrating one because I got in just maybe a little too soon. It would have been wonderful to have been able to take part in that one. Another one that a little bit of a disappointment was PRPH, and it looks a little crazier on it. Well, I guess we can keep this. But the alert was right here on this huge volume bar that came in, and it broke over 2. Not a lot of room. If you look on the daily, it's probably maybe up to 230. But I thought, you know what? This is a lot of volume that came in. It broke over 2. And so I ended up taking the trade right here at 204. Right here. Have a little pop to 206, but then it just hung there for so long, and I ended up exiting the trade as it broke under a dollar, and I got out at $1.98. So a little bit frustrating. I was hoping, of course, that this volume would have been accompanied by another volume. We've seen that many, many times, especially on these little bios, and but it just didn't happen in this case. And that is, well, I'm still in this one, this BMY. I don't typically take trades like this. It is 1 1.6 billion shares in the float. But it did come on the green bar ignored pattern, all right? Now, just an explanation, just so I can show you on the fives. It was right there at 56, all right? So this is the explanation for it. Here is the trend down. Now, this is how, for whatever reason, our software identifies that as being a green bar. As it's not, obviously, it's more of a doji, but that's the identification. And so if it sees this, and then the next candle is red, then we get the alert right here at the low of that bar, which is 56. And the stop is literally 56.02. So I'm in this one a lot later, though. I wanted to, saw that candle. I thought, okay, maybe it could move down a little bit further. Thinking maybe to the 75 level. This is just a scalp trade. I don't expect very much. 1.64 billion in the float. It'll take quite a bit to move it. And so I'm in this one at 55.88. And so I'm a little underwater right now. But we'll see what happens. You know, maybe I might get surprised. It may put in a bigger move than I think. However, it doesn't look good. All these bottoming tails. Sellers are trying to knock it down, but the buyers keep moving it up. So anyway, I have my stop in place, and we'll see what happens. So really, that's about it. I'm going to close this down. This is a quick video today. Earnings, we'll have tons of earnings next week. Be interesting to see. Maybe not so much on Monday, but certainly Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because on Tuesday we'll get the after hours on Monday, and then of course the pre-market on Tuesday. Wouldn't surprise me if we have 300, 400, 500 companies releasing. That will definitely get us a lot of action. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will see you in the room. Open up around 8:45 to 10 to 9. Eastern Time, Monday morning, and I'll get live on the mic at 9, so I hope to see you there. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.